2022 on EA Sports, where division rivals will clash in the NFC South. It's the Buccaneers and the reigning Super Bowl champs. Coming up next.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And they're going to get about 3 here out of this first down run, and that'll bring up 2nd and 7. Charles, we get a look at the draft class here for this team. What do you think?
Well, I think for the most part, I do like what they did because, to me, they got some solid players in the early rounds. And then if I'm correct in my evaluation, they got some great value in the later rounds as well.
Now this throw caught left side. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
I don't care who you put on him, he's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now, you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe need some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10, right at the 40. On play action, now Brady. Lets it fly for Thielen. And this is caught inside the 5. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. And that one results in 35 yards. Bruce Arians taking exception to that last call.
After review of the play, ruling on the field is reversed.
So for Bruce Arians, a good challenge as the results come back favorably. Now they try the right side here. And he's taken down inside the 30. It's a gain of 11, and the Falcons pick up the first. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
Touchdown! It's complete. Excellent start there. First drive of the... They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he gets in. Touchdown, Atlanta. A great effort there. Now the try here for the point after. And it's good to make it 14-0. A nice, tidy little drive there, getting the ball in excellent field position, and only 1 play to score it. Takes it at the 7. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Tampa Bay, they're getting ready to set up shop here for their 2nd drive. And Charles, nothing like squaring off with a division opponent, a division rival in week 1. Do you like that they are matching up this early, or would you prefer a game like this be a few weeks down the road?
I actually like the early matchup for a few reasons, Brandon. First of all, it allows you to see that in the entire offseason and know, hey, right out of the gate, we're playing a division game. Second part is it spreads them out a little bit. If you just have that bunched up at the end of the year, that's not as much fun watching teams try to survive that gauntlet when you do have injuries down the stretch. And last but not least, let's face it, we're TV people. What a great game to sell right out of the gate.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. That one a first down pickup of 8. Now Ryan. And he'll let one go deep for Howard. That's caught at the 25. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. 39 yards there, a big one. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. And not much, maybe a yard down to the 23. Here's 2nd and 9. Here's Ryan. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Here's Ryan to throw. On the right side, this is Miller. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th. Rosa's kick is good. And they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3. So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps them inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Atlanta prepped and ready for its next possession. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Brady. Flushed out right. They'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down. To throw, it's Brady. Open man is Kyle Pitts, his tight end. And he is going to have a Falcons 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 15 yards there on the catch and run.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds it for the 1st down.
3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. Now a handoff as they run left side. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. Now they'll run on the draw. And he's able to get across midfield and down into Buccaneer territory. 44 yards for him on the ground in his 1st quarter. He has been tremendous to start the new year. Brady going to try and throw on 3rd down. A solid stiff arm. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. Well, they were in search of a short gain on 3rd down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards. Now Brady. Open space inside the 10. Touchdown, Falcons! Adam Thielen, 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Falcons are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is up to 18 now. So the drive winds up going 75 yards in 7 plays. And the end result, an Atlanta touchdown. Atlanta's 11 ready to go, and they kick it away. This one fielded at the 5. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. Here comes the Tampa Bay offense now heading back out onto the field. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
They're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder and puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score. Airing this one out for Evans. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about.
Illegal forward pass. Offense.
Brutal. So take away the long touchdown.
It's a cruel game sometimes, partner.
Ryan. And his throw is going to be incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Out of the gun, it's Ryan.
And he'll let one go deep for Howard. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
The punt team on now as Pinion sends this one away. That's pulled in at the 32. Shoves him aside. 21 yards. Well done on the return. And the Falcons are set up well to begin their drive as it'll begin in enemy territory already. The spotlight now focuses on the quarterback, and that's Tom Brady. He's showing off that arm, showing it off very well. They've got the lead. Don't forget, though, about the protection he's had. The protection's been good.
And I'll guarantee you he hasn't forgotten about it at all because that's keeping him clean in the pocket, allowing him to step into throws and make those deep passes come true. I mean, it's just been beautiful for him to do. But guess what? In the huddle, on the sidelines, guaranteed he's thanking those big guys up front for keeping him safe. I have a feeling he may even buy dinner.
Indeed, entertaining to relive some of those deep balls. A throw over the middle, taken in. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. 21-3 is your score after 1. Throwing now is Brady.
Oh, he's got his tight end pitch complete.
And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. That one goes for 30 yards. Now Brady.
Right back to Pitts again.
And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. To throw is Brady. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. Just a 1-yard pickup on the play, and that'll make it 3rd down. Here's Brady to throw. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
And his kick is indeed good. And the lead up to 3 touchdowns now. It's 24-3.
So everything else has gone right in this first half. Kind of follows that it would for their kicker, too, as he adds 3 more onto the lead.
Yeah, and the way that this one's gone, definitely not looking like he's going to have to worry too much about pressure kicks late in the game. He can go out there free and easy, just work on his form, and he knocked that one through.
Matt Ryan and the offense heading back onto the field. In 2nd quarter, they're down big already. He's struggling as well. They've got to find something here. He's got to find something on this drive.
And sometimes you take on all that extra pressure on yourself, and maybe you have to disperse it a little bit. Lean on some other people, lean on your teammates, find someone who can take the pressure off and get the ball in their hands for a while.
Or this, if he doesn't, this is getting out of hand, or it could get worse. He's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. To throw again on second down. Ryan.
7 yards, the pickup there. And that's complete. It's Chris Godwin.
And out across midfield down to the 45. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. To throw is Ryan.
A check down here to Jones.
Call it a gain of 5. And that'll make this a 2nd down. Ryan. Looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. And that's going to be good for another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 22-yard line. 19 yards the pickup there. Move the chains.
Now that's the kind of big play you'd like to see. This first half, it hasn't gone their way, and they could use a shot in the arm, something to perk them up a bit. And they get one here in the passing game.
They'll throw on 1st down with Ryan. He finds his target. It's Evans. No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10.
Love the effort. Love the dramatics. Getting the feet down. How about a little step shuffle along the sideline there? Almost like a great ballet dancer or a tap dancer. All for no gain, though?
I was going to say, it's so pretty, and it gets you nothing. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you've got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean also just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
On 3rd down, Ryan. Ryan hit, and he lost the football. And the Falcons say they have it. They do. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. Now a nice throw here, right side. He hauls it in. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. 18 more yards there and another 1st down. Throwing on 1st down is Brady. James has got it. Complete. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. And he'll give it here to his running back. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Shotgun now for Brady. And he's got his man in stride. Complete. Touchdown, Falcons. Tom Brady, his 3rd touchdown pass of this first half.
And the Falcons continue to pull away here in this first half.
Extra point right down the middle. And the route is on here in this first half. Atlanta's 11 ready to go, and they kick it away.
And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
You always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, punt the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You better be, because otherwise, it's going to be a long day for you.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete. The intended target was Chris Godwin. Here's Ryan, 3rd down here. And this this is going to be incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down. Here's Bradley Pinion now as he'll kick it away for the second time. And taken right at the 35. Breaks through the contact. That'll go as a punt of 34 yards that time. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. Brady now on 1st down. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's James. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. On 2nd down, here's Brady. He finds his man, complete. It's James. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. From midfield, here's Brady. That's caught left side to tight end Pitts. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. That'll put him close to 100 yards receiving. He's at 98, and he's got a 1st down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. We remind you that coming up at the half, we'll hand things off to Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have scores from earlier today, plus a look ahead as well, so you won't want to miss that. A lot going on here in Week 1. And Brady's throw there, incomplete. Kyle Pitts, the intended receiver. That'll bring up 2nd down. Brady now to throw. He finds his man, complete. It's James. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Working from the gun, it's Brady. And that will be incomplete. The offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. They'll try and run for it. And down he goes, but the stiff arm utilized effectively there, and it helps him move the sticks. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion, and defensively pure frustration. Brady now on 1st down. This is caught. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. They'll try and push it in with Gurley. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Todd Gurley taking it in from a yard out. And the Falcons add on. The extra point up and good. And a rout is on here in this first half. Atlanta's 11 ready to go, and they kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession.
And with a little under a minute remaining, they may try to put something together here just to try to cut into that deficit.
He sets up the screen to Jones. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. He completes it to Evans. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Ryan. And this one caught along the sideline, but they say already out of bounds. And the throw didn't give him a chance to turn it upfield, and that brings up 2nd down. Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. Ryan will throw again. And his throw is incomplete. Mike Evans, the one he was looking for. And now it's 3rd down. Ryan. Throw left side taken in by Miller. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. A loss of 8 on the play, and it brings up 4th. Here's Bradley Pinion now as he's on to punt for Tampa Bay. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And the fair catch is made at about the 27-yard line. So we've reached halftime here in our initial. All right, we will save the Week 1 highlights and apparently get right back to the action here in the third. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
And he returns this to the 22.
Out come the Buccaneers. They'll have it first to start the third quarter.
And they have a mountainous deficit looming in front of them. It was really, Charles, a disaster of a first half. So where do they go from here?
Well, first thing they have to remember is that what's done is done, and there's no going back. And now you have to play this drive by drive. Obviously, come back in this spot, pretty unlikely. But you just have to go out, take pride in your work, and try and put something together here in the second half.
Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Now it's Ryan. Incomplete. He was trying to find O.J. Howard, and it's 3rd down.
Another attempt, another incompletion, and when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points, and the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball.
Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete. Well, this secondary has done such a good job of frustrating these receivers tonight. Another example right there on the deep ball.
Sometimes when the sun goes down and it's just the bright lights in the stadium, there's a little extra spring in their step, doesn't it? And that's what we're seeing from the defenders. Doesn't matter whether it's man or zone, deep ball, short ball, and that was a deep one there. They're making plays on the football, contesting everything.
And we'll see what he can do on the return.
A good head-down running on the return gets about 15 yards.
And out will come the offense as they take over. So we get set to start this third quarter. Here's the Falcons offense now. They've really distanced themselves. They have put the pedal to the metal, I guess, so to speak.
So definitely have them in the rearview mirror, don't they? I mean, you're exactly right. Being able to string together these drives that end up in points, it's almost like a run in basketball to create that distance, and they're on a really big-time one right now.
It becomes contagious, doesn't it?
It absolutely does, because oftentimes it translates to your defense as well, because they're excited about getting the ball back for their offense that's playing so well.
Well, they are clicking right now.
And this is incomplete. Oh, he looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in.
Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. Toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge, and that's good enough for a first down. A pickup of 24 on the 3rd down conversion.
And if anyone thinks they're just going to tuck their horns in and pull back off the throttle a little bit, you can forget it. Even with this big third quarter lead, I think this team's going to continue to take their shit.
And now the red flag out on the field. We'll have a challenge forthcoming. Did he keep those feet in bounds? That's the question they've got to decide. And I got to say, watching it in real time, it was awfully close.
Yeah, it certainly looked like a heck of a catch because he didn't appear to bobble it, which could complicate things. But even with the benefit of replay, that's pretty tight.
Well, here's the call.
There we go. Right there. 29. Alpha. Check back. Mike's 54.
So the challenge there does not go their way. This will indeed remain a completed.
And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. A great play there. Now with his 3rd touchdown in his first ever NFL game.
And the Falcons have taken a 6-touchdown lead.
extra point attempt to come here. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. A drive there of just 4 plays. And a long run there in the end to top it off. Atlanta's 11 ready to go, and they kick it away.
Fielded just outside the goal line.
And all deep in his own territory. He coughs up the football. And the Falcons grab it. And they'll have great field position here as the ball will be at the 15-yard line.
Oftentimes when we talk about piling on in any subject, it's a negative. In this case, for this team, it's a real positive. Just scored. Now they go down, knock the ball free, get it back. They got a chance to really increase their lead and put themselves in the driver's seat.
On the other side, a little insult added to the injury. They're in a bad spot.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
Going to give this time to the tailback. And they get to him quickly here as he's stopped right around the 13. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
Partner, you know I love to point out when teams break tendency and do something a little bit different from the norm. But when you run the ball in the first play of the drive, that's not a tendency breaker at all. That's just trying to establish yourself as you move forward.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Brady. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. Touchdown!
Kyle Pitts
from 13 yards out.
And the Falcons are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. So this looking more and more like it is going to be a successful kickoff to their campaign as they add on here.
And pardon me, you know NFL coaches, they're on the sideline thinking about all the little things that need correcting. But for the most part, they've got to be ecstatic with the way this season has started out.
The call is to go for 1 and kick the extra point. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. They had the short field, and they made quick work of it. Just 2 plays to get into the end zone. Atlanta's 11 ready to go, and they kick it away.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. Time to get another look at this Buccaneer offense.
They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now, really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled.
Partner, join me in a walk to their locker room at the half, okay? Because I think what we would have seen is an offensive coordinator and his assistant coaches getting together with all their positions, then coming together as a group, going over adjustments, and then the head coach coming in and just screaming, "Wake up. Yeah. Let's get moving, guys."
I'm kind of glad we weren't in there at halftime, actually.
I mean, you think you might have turned it on us, too?
Yeah, but right now, whatever was said hasn't been working. Meanwhile, the throw here is complete. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. His 5th catch tonight, and it's good for a first down. Here's Ryan. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. Evans once again the intended receiver. And now it's 2nd down. Now Ryan. That is caught. It's Chris Godwin. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. The Bucs passing game looking good on this drive. It's a first down.
That's a pretty throw right there. That ball's in the air a long time, but it's right on the money on the right sideline. A really good route. Moving the defenders towards the middle of the field before breaking to the sideline. What a completion there. Big-time arm strength. Very nice route.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Play action. Ryan. Shakes off the sack. But in the end, the pressure too great, and he goes down. Alec Ogletree able to drop him for a loss of a couple.
Like the footwork back there, I thought he did a pretty good job of evading that first wave of players. Tried to buy a little extra time out of the pocket, but in the end, oh, that was a tough one.
Yeah, winds up getting buried for the loss. will come up after the sack on a 2nd and 12. Another try after the first down sack. Ryan, and they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
This one incomplete. Almost picked up by the rookie, but he couldn't quite look it in. And now it's 4th down.
On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. And this will depend on the spot as it sails out of bounds. And they'll say it sailed out at the 10-yard line. So well done there. And these punters, they get more specialized and better each and every year, don't they?
They sure do. And now it's really not the American punters. It's the Australian punters with their kicking academies and that flat drop and just kind of kicking the nose of the football. They're able to almost stop it where they want to, like a good golfer can check one up.
On 1st down, Brady.
Throw over the middle, going to be caught here by Pitts.
He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. It'll be a gain of 9, and it'll be 2nd and about a yard.
Hands it off out of the gun.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Now Brady on the bootleg. To the sideline, and that's well done. Able to drag the feet. He's going to have the 1st down. And that gain of 9 buys them a new set of downs. Now a handoff here to his running back. They'll only get a couple up to about the 30.
2nd and 8 coming up.
And he'll give it here to his running back.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they are playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
And he's going to have the Falcons 1st down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 1.
A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough. Here's Brady.
And that one drops down, incomplete.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Brady.
They look for Pitts again. This time he's got it.
And this is going to lead to another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 43. They give him 7. Brady to throw again.
That's going to be caught by Pitts. Touchdown, Falcons.
5 touchdown passes now for Tom Brady.
And the Falcons get another 3rd quarter touchdown to add on to that lead.
For a big tight end, he can sure move like a slot receiver when he gets a head of steam going. And as a defensive back, you've got a big decision to make when he's moving like that.
The extra point splits the uprights, and that will extend this big lead. Atlanta's 11 ready to go, and they kick it away.
From the 6. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by that is just what you said. You've gone over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional. They might need to go to the emotional side because you've got to find something, some spark somewhere. And so far, just being calm hasn't exactly worked.
They need any spark at this point. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a 1st down.
He completes this into the hands of Miller. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Green. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first. From the gun, it's Ryan. And he's going to lose yardage here, as they will switch ends as time is run out on this third quarter of play. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's got Green. And he'll be stopped at the 27-yard line, well short of the first down marker. It's a gain of 11, but they're still well short. It's 4th down. Rosai's kick is good. And they'll get back 3, but this remains a large deficit. Well, in the grand scheme of things, those 3 points likely not going to matter much, but I guess they get a little closer, a little more respectability.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been outplayed all game long, but like my mom used to tell me all the time before I went out, dress up a little bit, son. Make yourself respectable. And that's what they're doing here. They're just dressing up the final score.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive.
And this is really the start to the season that you're hoping for if you're a coach or a player. They've got the big lead here in the 4th quarter, and now can really take some time off the clock. And this will be a Falcons first down as he gets this up past the 30. 98 yards rushing for him now here in week 1. A very solid start to this new campaign.
Right back to him on first down. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Now a play fake. Brady. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down.
From the gun, he'll hand this off.
And this play comes to a halt at the 33, and obviously that's well short of the first down. 2 yards on the pickup there. It's 4th down. Here's Logan Cook now. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the 4th quarter. And that ball's going to angle out at the 3-yard line. A beauty.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. And a nice pickup as this one gets him to the 10-yard line. It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4. Out of the gun, it's Ryan. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Miller. His 5th catch tonight, and it's good for a first down. Now Ryan. This into the hands of his running back, Ronald Jones. And he's going to lose yardage here back to the 14-yard line. And despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. 2nd down. To throw is Ryan. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. The Bucs on 3rd down. It has been a disaster. 0 for 8 thus far. This is going to be 3rd and 13.
And that is incomplete. Oh, he did everything but hold on to it. But a nice play defensively, and now it brings up 4th down.
Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. And taken at the 46. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field.
Now here's a handoff out of the gun.
Broke through some contact, but unable to reach the 40. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down. Back to the ground, this time with Gurley. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. 10 yards there and a first down for the Falcons. Now a handoff looking right. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. And to give this time to the tailback. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. They got 5 through the air last play, now 5 on the ground. 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And this will be a gain of 6 when it's all said and done. Down to the 15 from the 21. On 2nd down and 4. Brady throwing for his running back, and he's got it complete. And the Falcons are going to be looking at a 1st and goal as he's out of bounds at the 3-yard line. Swift. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. They've got a 2nd and goal now as they look to add a few more points here onto their total. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2. 3rd and goal as they look to pour some more salt in the wound. They'll try and pick up the first with Gurley. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. I think all teams probably like seeing that schedule for the first time, looking at week 1. Oh, good, we're at home. This is why you want to be home in week 1. They're looking sharp.
And I agree with you totally. That's what you want. But there carries a little extra pressure with that as well, because you and I both know protecting the home field, winning your home games is paramount in this league. So you go into it, yeah, we want it, but now you actually have to go out and prove it.
Yeah, 2 sides to that coin, and looking like they're going to protect it here in this one.
Back now comes Tampa Bay. And no doubt this is not the way that they had hoped to open their season. Thoroughly outplayed here in front of the national audience.
On 1st and 10, it's Ryan. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. 2nd down. On 2nd and 10, Ryan. And his throw here is incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Here's Ryan. He's going to let it fly.
And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
Here's Bradley Pinion now as he's on to punt for Tampa Bay. Returnable here from the 38. They'll score that a 36-yard punt, and the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And checking the timeouts, they do have 2 defensively, but no real need to use them as they're not going to be able to stop the clock after that. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Gurley. And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line.
Well, that's not a run that's going to make any of the highlight tapes, but they've been moving it well all game on the ground. This is another one that keeps them moving forward.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win it